Today we're going to go over the process of reverse weeding. You'll need the decal that you want to weed, transfer tape, or in this case I'm using contact paper, a squeegee, and scissors. This particular decal I cut out a whole sheet of them, and I put my contact paper on the whole sheet. So I'm going to show you what I do when it's time to get going. Cut your design off away from the sheet and make sure you use your squeegee to ensure that the vinyl is firmly connected to your contact paper. You really want it on there, especially the detailed pieces. Reverse weeding comes in extremely handy when you're doing things with fine detail, and what this does is it reduces the amount of loss in little teeny tiny vinyl pieces. This particular design does not have that many small parts, but there's enough for it to be a huge pain if I lose them. This is what I've been doing with this particular design. I'm doing the full cup, and each one of these damask patterns goes on individually, and I have to fit it to where it needs to go. Now, we're not going to talk too much about this cup because I didn't plan ahead, so you could see some imperfections like where I had to move things over and play with the placement, but next time I will definitely be doing a little better in my planning. So here's what we do. Once you've squeegeed your vinyl and your contact paper, you're going to peel apart your carrier from the vinyl. And here, what I like to do is pull a little just to loosen up the small parts and pieces from the edges of where the cut is. This helps with making sure there's nothing connected to the large part of the vinyl that you're going to be cutting off, that you're pulling away. When I'm doing fine detailed work, I also like to increase my blade depth, usually by 1 point, so that I'm absolutely positive that I've completely cut through that actual vinyl layer. Even going through the carrier sheet is okay, because you want to make sure you're not going to be weeding and pulling up pieces that are connected to the part you're weeding. So once I do that, I'm sure it's not perfect, which is actually good because we all mess up, and at least you all know that I mess up too. So I'm sure I'll have pieces come up, and we'll talk about how to fix that as we go along. So all you do is start peeling your vinyl away from your contact paper, and hopefully it all sticks. But once I've got it started, pay very close attention to the small parts as you go. Sometimes when there's pieces that have curves like this, I'll go in with my tool and just help it out help lift it up. Just like that. And I don't force it up. I go right under this area that's lifted. I just go under there and roll it and roll my tool under. Whatever tool you're deciding to use should be fine as long as it works for you. But this is the process. Then you check your design, go back, and if you've missed any pieces or something's ripped off, make sure you can rectify that situation. If you're interested in this vinyl or the contact paper I'm using, I will put the information below on where you can get it. And that's it. Now, I'm gonna go and figure out where exactly to put this on the cup. Thanks for watching.